Hello, everyone. Based on the two papers of Afuah and Jeppesen, we're going to share the crowdsourcing topic with you. So first, I'm going to tell you about the definitions. So what is crowdsourcing? It's an act of taking a job traditionally performed by usually an employee and outsourcing into an undefined, generally large group of people in the form of an open call. So there's two forms of crowdsourcing. First, it's external crowdsourcing, which is the crowdsourcing that uses an unknown crowd to solve an innovation problem or to generate idea. It can be selected by a crowdsourcing company or anyone with internet access can participate. And there is internal sourcing. It refers to the large firm usually extending its problem solving to a large and diverse group of self-selected contributors. So it's important that internal crowdsourcing, you can think of a large company asking its employees to come up with a great idea within the employees, and external crowdsourcing, maybe it's a newspaper or a TV coming up with a solution for a problem that a company publicizes. So now I'm going to walk through the advantage and disadvantage of these two crowdsourcing. So the first internal crowdsourcing, the advantage is that it keeps the institutionalized knowledge inside the company. It works better with the existing resources. It enables an increased agility and improvisation ability by establishing an informal innovation department. It fosters an innovation culture and enables long-term and short-term projects to work in parallel. Also, it uses the crowd that has knowledge about the company market and customer, so it would be very much relevant. And disadvantage is that it has a limited user base and it will take longer time to implement, and there's a risk resistance from both the management because it could be costly and it could be regarded as time wasting, and it does not provide a broad external understanding, and it does not generate the external PR brand recognition. Then let's talk about the advantages of external crowdsourcing. When you publicize a problem open to the public, then it can provide an expansive viewpoint from solutions from unanticipated areas. So people that you would never imagine, just maybe just students or a very old people from different sector might solve your problem. So it has an unlimited user base. It can be quicker, more cost-effective way to introduce new ideas. And it gives a better insight to what is happening in the market. It generates external PR, brand recognition, and customer intimacy. And of course, there are disadvantages like crowd does not have expert knowledge about the company, issues of intellectual property, and does not add value over the time to the crowd itself. And then now we're going to talk about then what are the success factors of crowdsourcing? There are some factors being the crowd being distant from the field of the problem and solving success showed a very positive relationship. There's a local knowledge to formulate a solution to a problem in a relatively distant field. And it's the best way to solve problem is to have experts from vastly different fields attempt solutions, and inclusion of broad external marginal perspective on the problem design and definition. So it's not only finding the answer, but also perhaps defining the problem. And there are these success factors made it into this table. So for the knowledge required for the solution, so the solving the problem should be within a local search. The crowd should be motivated by the opportunity to build a reputation to or make a positive difference. The problem should be formulated and broadcast to the crowd effectively and efficiently. Solutions should be evaluated effectively and efficiently to choose the ones that focal agent needs. And lastly, the pervasiveness of low-cost IT that facilitates the process of crowdsourcing. So these are the references. And personally, I did a crowdfunding project to my cycling project from Seoul to London. Also, our teammate Tommaso did his crowdfunding campaign for his city in Italy. And Stefan had his personal motivation. And thank you so much for listening to our crowdsourcing topic. Thank you. Bye bye.